Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Recovery Lab TV. My name is Chris. I'm your coach and sports therapist, and today is Wednesday, which means it is our recovery day. Hope you're okay. Hope you're having an amazing week so far. Hope you're feeling good after the last 2 days of training. Well done to everybody who's done their training so far. If you haven't, don't worry. There's always time to catch up. Okay, you can always revisit. You can always redo, and you can always just start from today. So don't be alarmed, don't be worried, and don't be disheartened. Okay, hope you're doing well. Hope you're all okay so far. Things you're going to need today are your mats, your trusted mats, your yoga blocks, and a yoga strap. Okay, if you don't have these, okay, just get a solid raised object that can either ease the pressure off or kind of increase the stretch depending on what you're trying to do. And also the strap, if you have a band, if you have a towel, if you have a belt, whatever you have, it's just going to help you kind of pull onto that leg and increase the stretch a little bit. All right, so don't worry if you don't have it. You can always use like a bath towel or whatever. Okay. For those who haven't already, start your watches. Okay, and then we'll jump over here. All right. If you're anything like me, you're feeling super sore, super stiff, just turn this up a little bit. There we go. You might be able to see me properly now. So, calming down. Yeah, if you're anything like me, I feel like I've had 2 months of training and not a week. And my legs are killing me. So yeah, definitely needed this today. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for being a part of it. Okay. So sitting down just like so, okay? Your bum is on your heels, your feet are nice and flat with toes facing behind you. Okay. Sat upright, knees level, rolling the shoulders back, all right? Taking your time, you're going to focus on your breathing. Take it 4 seconds in, hold it for 2, then gently breathe out for 4. Okay, it's a breathing technique called box breathing. It's really, really good. Special forces use it. We use it. You're going to use it. What that does, it takes you out of that fight or flight system and puts you into that parasympathetic system that calms you down and takes away all that stress. All right, so close your eyes for me. Take a big deep breath in. And imagine you breathing everything away, really relaxing as best as you can. So big deep breath in. Nice and easy, nice and relaxed. Nice and gentle, okay? From there, you're going to take your knees out a little wider. It's going to increase the stretch on your ankles, so just be aware of that. If it's a little too much, then just lean a little forward and place your hands on the floor, okay? So big deep breath in. Breathe it away. So one more. This time, as you breathe out, you're going to slide your hands forward, keeping your hips down as best as you can. Big deep breath. Good. From there, lifting up your right hand, sliding it underneath your left, and then dropping that shoulder down as best as you can with the palm up. So it's shoulder, elbow, and wrist on the floor. The left hand is still stretched out as far as it can go. Hips are down. Should be feeling that rotation in the right shoulder, potentially into the back and that upper thoracic spine. It's nice and easy. Good. Gently swap sides.
Good, that's it. Big deep breath. Good. From there, coming back to the middle, stretching both arms up, tall as you can. Take a big deep breath in. And this time, as you breathe away, lift up your back, drawing the hips forward, coming all the way down to the floor.
Big powerful press away, coming up, making sure you extend the neck, draw down the shoulders. Brilliant job. Good.
Lifting up the knees, drawing back as far as you can, keeping the legs as straight as you possibly can. Bringing the heels down towards the floor, pressing the chest down, squeezing the shoulders. Good. From there, lowering the hips, lowering the knees, sinking the hips back down to the heels, lowering it down. From there again, lifting up the right side, rotating underneath, drawing the shoulder down, looking towards the right fingertips. Feeling that stretch around the back of the shoulder blade. Nice and slow. Good. Gently swapping sides if you can. Facing up, sliding through. So big deep breath. Good. Again, coming up top. Take a big deep breath in. Breathing it away, lifting up the chest, rolling over onto your front.
Pressing away, extending it as tall as you can, drawing the hips down, really curving that spine as best as you possibly can. Planting the feet down, lifting up,
drawing it down as best as you can. Good. Going back into a press position. This time, bring your feet together. Draw your hand up. Draw your foot up even. Your hand. Bringing your hands in line with your heel. Draw your knee down on that back leg. Gently hold that position, okay? So you want your foot dead straight, facing forward. Okay, you want your hands right next to your heel, just like so. From there, you're going to rotate your hand all the way around, just like that. Big deep breath.
Good, gently coming around. Nice and gently.
From there, if you can, and this is where you have the option of using your yoga blocks, okay, you're either going to place them underneath your hands, okay, and then draw your elbows down onto your yoga blocks if you can't. For now, it's the arm that's on the outside, okay, that inside one just relaxes right there for a second while your body eases into that stretch, okay. So from there, if you can, you be using the blocks or placing the elbows on the floor. Again, draw it down as best as you can. Elbows on the shoulders, wrist in line, foot nice and straight. Good. Gently coming up. Again, rotate around. Good. Planting that foot. Hand down, knee up, foot back, nice and wide. Drawing back as best as you can into that downward dog. Good. Feet together again. Drawing the other foot up this time. You'll just be aware that one side is going to be tighter than the other. So knee down if you can. Heel by wrist. Now again, if you need those yoga blocks, please use them. So big deep breath. Hold them there for the moment. Pull my teeth in. Struggling to talk. So your foot is dead straight. Okay, it's really important, alright? Shin is nice and straight. You're drawing your hip down. You're feeling it right in your groin here. You're feeling it right in your bone. Back there, potentially in your wrist, depending on how strong your arms are or how strong your wrists are. From there, rotating that inside arm all the way around. You're going to feel a bit of a sensation in that upper back, glutes maybe, and the side of the leg, hamstrings potentially, and hip flexor on the back leg. Good, gently coming around. Dropping that outside arm again, using those blocks if you need to. Big deep breaths in for the nose, gently out for the mouth. Nice and easy. So dropping that inside elbow down again, taking your time. Good, gently coming up, nice and tall. Big deep breath. And rotating that arm around the top. Try and rotate the shoulder, the upper back. Don't just focus on the hand. Good, gently coming back round. From there, lifting up, drawing back, coming up nice and tall. So sinking the knees down, bringing the hips down, taking a big deep breath in. Good. From there, curving the back as you roll all the way over, coming down onto your chest. Puffing your chest out, curving your back, lengthening the shoulders. Good. From there, going into a box position. Gonna curve your back by puffing out your chest, sticking your bum out, really squeezing the back muscles, soft elbows, everything in line, and then coming up top, pushing away. Just like so. Put it back down. Again, curving.
Squeezing as best as you can. Good.
Big push away. Good. From there, what you're going to do, you're going to lift forward. You're going to come up nice and tall, okay? Now that back leg, right, what I want you to do is use your strap or towel, okay? I'm going to hook that foot on. For now, okay, you may want a little pad for that back of the knee.
All right, just to place on. If you're not comfortable, I'm going to show you from this side, okay? So initially, just going to leave it like that. I'm going to step forward, okay? I'm going to tuck my bum underneath and I'm going to come forward, making sure that this leg, that shin stays dead straight, all right? I'm going to feel it here. From there, depending on the strap, you're either going to hold it here, okay? Or you're going to lift it up and over the shoulder and down, okay? If it's long enough. From there, keeping it nice and tall, you're going to draw forward here, and you should feel it all here in the hip and the hip flexor and the quads. So big deep breath. Focus on your breathing as you embrace that stretch. Good. So a little forward as you can. Just be careful with it. Try not to put any pressure on the quad itself. Good. So leaving the back, okay, from there. Swap it over. Placing the strap onto the other foot if you can. And again, same format, okay? Coming up, leaning forward, just like so. Like that, when you can, lifting up that foot, going down. That's it, big deep breath. Good. A little further forward if you can. Good, gently relaxing. From there, keeping the strap on onto that leg if you can. You're going to be laying on your back this time, okay? And just forgetting about the strap for now, okay? From there, lifting up that same leg that you just used. Going to hold on to the outside. You're going to gently rotate, trying to bring that knee down to the floor. The opposite shoulders, try and glue down if you can. What I tend to do is bring it out so it's elbow down and then wrist down. Should feel that in the stretch in the chest. And then keep the shoulder down. Then aim to get the knee down if you can. So big deep breath. Nice and gently.
Perfect. Big deep breath. Try and draw down a little bit more if you can, keeping that arm stretched out. Good. From there, gently using that strap to lift up and extend the leg this time. If you have the length of the strap, you're going to bring it behind your shoulders, making sure that leg is as straight as possible. Keeping the shoulders down if you can. Big deep breaths. Good. Gently breathing it out. Placing the strap onto the opposite foot if you can. And then simply forgetting about it. From there, lifting it up nice and tall, drawing this shoulder down, the opposite shoulder. Okay, you're rotating over towards the opposite side, glue the shoulder down first, remember elbow, then wrist, and then bring down as best as you possibly can. It's a big deep breath. So big deep breaths from there. If you can, hold on to that strap this time. Lift it up best as you can, tall as possible. So big deep breaths, a little taller. Good, gently relaxing. Straightening out your spine. What you're going to do is bring your feet together, point your toes. You're going to bring your arms by the side, palms facing up, roll your hands all the way around, stretching them out as much as possible. So really lengthening that body, curving back ever so slightly. So gently back down. Okay, big deep breath in again. Gently breathe out as you rotate up. Big stretch. Good. From there, gently coming up nice and tall. What you're going to do, you're going to spin around, take the strap off, spinning around, gluing the soles of your feet together, drawing in as tall as you can, puffing that chest out. Good, as tall as you can. So from there, extending those legs out, nice and straight. Bring the arms on the back. If you can bring them together, then great. If not, then bring them as close as you can. Tucking the toes up, puffing the chest out as much as you can. Big deep breaths. So, gently come in and relax. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Take care and thank you again. If you can, give a little comment, give a little like in the video in Patreon. Let me know how you found it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit looser, a little bit less stressed, and a little bit more flexible. Thank you again. Any issues, just give me a shout. Otherwise, I shall see you bright and early tomorrow. Have an amazing day, okay? You take care and I'll see you soon. Thanks again.